All right. No in-person workouts at the scouting combine this year. They're going to do, I assume, some sort of medical check, but they're not going to be on the field. They're not going to do the underwear Olympics. They're not going to do the thing that generates some TV ratings at a time when it's not football season. There will be individual pro days held at the college campuses. Remember, that didn't happen last year. That was the first thing to go with the pandemic. They pulled the plug on the pro days, so the scouting opportunities were limited. So instead of bringing all the kids to a super spreader event in Indy, they're going to have the little mini events where, I don't know.
The coaches bring the super spreader event there?
What do you do? Are you going to have the scouts go school to school, or are you going to do some sort of virtual thing? I don't know, but it's going to be a very, very different year. 11 months after the pandemic started, we're still seeing very tangible impacts. And we got the full season in, but that doesn't mean the rest of the NFL experience, Chris, is going to be the same.
No, definitely not. I mean, this to me is, one of the intriguing things of the offseason. No combine, no back channeling between agents and coaches and owners and everything like that. No talking to your friends about who's your sleeper guy that you think's really a first-round talent that people haven't realized yet. Just all those things are going to be lost, in conversation this year. The backroom trade deals that go on at the combine before free agency started, all of that is going to be a lot different. And if you can't look at players in person, Mike, wow, I don't know what to think there. That would be really, really tough. The in-person checkout is, to me, the biggest piece of the puzzle. So to do like a workout, and if you have to watch through Zoom, hey, yeah, you'll get certain things, but seeing what a guy actually looks like in person is a different experience than watching on an iPad or a TV, and I think that's going to be an interesting thing too.
And I've yet to see any details whatsoever about how the pro days will work. I just assume the way the world works right now, the travel will be limited. I can't imagine having a head coach like a Bill Belichick hopping around from Alabama to Clemson to here to there on that schedule that they're on. And it really is, after the combine, it's one after another up until the middle of April, until you hunker down and get ready for the draft. Now, the coaches don't go to all of them, but there are scouts at many of them, if not most, if not all of them, the big ones at least. So a lot of questions still to be resolved. And I'll tell you, the back channel communications that happen at the scouting combine, and they don't even make any bones about it. Yeah, you'll run into an agent and say, yeah, I'm going to meet with the Giants or whichever team. I don't want to point a finger at anyone, but they all do it. They have meetings with agents who represent impending free agents, and they get an idea of who's interested or not. And that's what happens. The agents leave Indianapolis knowing who's going to be making the offers when that 48-hour window opens to engage in negotiations. They'll still find a way to do it, Chris. Life finds a way.
I know.
They'll find a way. It's going to be a lot of burner phones, possibly. That's one of the reasons why they like doing it in person. There's no record of the communication. There's no call log that shows that you used your cell phone to call someone with the Giants or some other team. So maybe there's going to be a lot of track phones purchased over the course of the next couple of weeks by NFL agents and executives. They'll find a way to get in contact.
Yeah, they will. You're right. The NFL is still going to go on. They're going to figure out the right way to do this and do their best within this situation. But it'll be something to keep an eye on, certainly. And, yeah, like I said, that's the thing that jumps out to me more than anything is just the in-person thing. And especially if you're a team that's, in need of a quarterback, you got to be there, see these guys, see what they're all about. Is the ball really coming out of his hand the right way? Does it have the same power it looks like it has on TV? All of that. And then, yeah, are colleges going to make these scouts who are coming in from all over the country get tested before they get there, show results of a negative test before they do that? All that stuff's got to get worked out.
And meanwhile, we've got a vaccine rollout that is not moving as quickly as I think we thought, but it's going to continue to move, and that will change the dynamic as well. Regardless, the scouting combine is not going to be the scouting combine this year, and you'll wonder what kind of permanent changes may happen because of it. They've been determined to take the thing to L.A., which is not going to be an ideal central location from the standpoint of, the medical checks and everyone being kind of in the same place. Indianapolis is perfect for it. And I just wonder if they pull the plug on it one year, are they going to be able to put the plug back in, especially if they try to move it to a different city?
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights. From NBC Sports.